I'm from outer space, I got a feeling that evolutionary moving. I'm gone, I've been far away, I'm alone, now I'm making moves, starting waves. I've been dreaming of fire for a long time. I had a vision from the place that won't coincide. I'm officially gonna be the way out. I'm used to this burning up skyline, and I'm losing it, I'm losing it. I don't really need I'll never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't even feel humble, but yeah, I won't I'm from outer space, I got the feeling that evolutionary moving. I'm gone, I've been far away, I'm alone, now I'm making moves, starting waves. I've been dreaming of fire for a long time. I had a vision from the place that won't coincide. I'm officially gonna be the way out. I'm used to this burning up skyline, and I'm losing it, I'm losing it. I don't really need I'll never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble, but yeah, I won't let
Hello everyone, this is Kyle Thrower in Las Vegas, Nevada, and I've been a part of this wonderful company called Travorium for over 8 years now, and it's celebrating 13 years of existence, and it is just a great company, and it's expanding and growing, and I can only say that I'm proud to say I was back there when the momentum we felt was just started. But the way it was back then is so different from the way it is now. It's just so much better, and it's every month there's more that's added, and it just shows that this company's doing the right thing. And David and Adela Hart, who's the owners of the company, the CEO of the company is David Hart, they're just doing the right thing. And so the world's starting to find out, and it just sort of breaks my heart that a lot of the people I told over the last 8.5 years didn't believe me. But the proof has always been there, and the proof is getting better all the time. Now I've taken 37 trips. I'm planning number 38, and that might change because I'm thinking of a Cancun trip. I love San Diego. I love Orlando, Florida, Daytona Beach, Florida, and just curious about going to some other places as well. And one wonderful thing with this company is you get to figure out what you want to do. You don't have to go a set way. Everybody likes different things, and there's so many options. Everybody can enjoy them. So with this company, I've been there for 8 years, and I'm what's called a founding member because I was there way back when I think they had their first big meeting, at least in Las Vegas. So I have a little pin that proves it. But the proof is in the pudding of being able to be a part of a company where I can travel to 37 places in over 8 years. And I didn't travel for 19 years, working 1 or 2 jobs, going to school. It was always something I was doing. Friends couldn't line up things with friends, didn't have the time or didn't have the money or didn't have either one. And so my goal when I joined this company was to take a trip. And so I took that one trip. The first one was a cruise, and the rest is history. So I've technically taken 2 cruises, and I've gone from coast to coast, and I've gone to Mexico 4 or 5 times with the company. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6 times with the company, and just enjoy everything. And I save money on every single time. So the tiles that you see here that are red and yellow on the screen, each one of those just represents how long the trip was and how much money I saved on that specific booking. Now, you book for yourself, you save money all the time, and one thing that we say in our presentation is that you have 101% guarantee that you're going to get the lowest price. So that means you're getting a better price than Priceline Expedia. That's why I love it. So if any of this information that you see sounds interesting, please feel free to get in touch with me at kylesvacations.com. But back to the testimonial. I just get to create a lot of memories and meet a lot of different people. Some of the people you see on the screen, we went to 4-star, 5-star, all-inclusives. I'm thinking about the different pictures that's on that screen, and the majority of them are from all-inclusives in Cancun and Puerto Vallarta. One of the pictures is in Ormond Beach, Florida, and one of the pictures is in Cancun at a really awesome property that well, I can't say the names of the properties. Well, if you go to my blog, you'll have a video that shows a lot of this and more. But yeah, all the properties are 4-star, 5-star, so you're getting a lot. And I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've worked a lot of different jobs. I've worked at 9 resort hotels and casinos on the Las Vegas Strip and downtown, and I've done different types of jobs. The way I sort of think about it is, in high school, in college, I performed, I sung and danced and played trumpet. So I did performances and went to a lot of the hotels, casinos, and didn't think anything of it. And then when I got into the industry, behind the counter and in front of the counter, I saw so many different facets. And my parents, they also had stores, 10 stores. So I saw a lot of the infrastructure and how much people saved, and just a lot of different things in general. And I know this company is just great because we save so much. And I mean, sometimes employees get discounts, but sometimes our discounts are better than what the employees get. Same for the rewards programs. Some of the people, oh, they're getting a free room and they're getting a free dinner, but those are the same people that are putting thousands in the machine. So a lot of the places that they're proud of the room that they got was really costing the hotel maybe $20, $40, $50, $75 a day, and everybody else was paying 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 a day for that same thing. So the hotel really wasn't giving them anything free. Plus, they put thousands in the machines. That's why they got the free room in the first place. oh, gee, I got this wonderful room. And I'm thinking, okay, you got a room that should have been 20 bucks or 40 bucks or 75 bucks, and you put 4,000 in the slot machine. Congratulations. Oh, yeah, you really got a great deal. I saw that all the time. I see that today. I've done everything from fountain worker, which is basically a guy selling burgers and beer, sort of like a McDonald's with beverages at their pool. I've been a stocker. I've, stocking up the convenience stores. I've been for special occasions. I've been a runner and busser. I've also been a utility porter, which basically means you're cleaning something up from the kitchens or the hotel rooms. It was just a lot of different things that I've done. So I've seen different sides. I even worked in the laundry before. Worst job ever, never do it again. I could tell you so many bad things about it, your mouth would drop. But another thing that I did years ago is I was an exterminator, a commercial exterminator. So I saw the good, the bad, the ugly of a lot of those hotels that you go to. So I've seen a lot of different sides, and I say all of that to tell you this company is the real deal. This picture is a picture that I took from my suite in Las Vegas, Nevada, right before Christmas. I stayed in the most expensive resort in Las Vegas. I got this wonderful view for 5 days. I only paid $19 plus the resort fee and tax, which was $50 a day. So the people around me were paying at least $800, $900 minimum for what I got for, add up the 50 and add on the 19, less than $300. I basically got the same thing. So why are you not signing up? I have a travel club that's free. You could join and get your feet wet. But the premium one, you're going to go wow, wow, wow when you do one of the Dreamcation things. So if you've never seen my presentation, I have a YouTube channel, and you can see the old broadcasts on there, or get in touch with me. I'll send you a link to something specifically. So this is me in Las Vegas. This is me in Cancun. This specific place I was at, I paid $499, and everybody else was paying $4,499. They were getting it as a timeshare, and I didn't do timeshares. I got it where basically I was paying resort fee and tax for that. That's all I basically did. And it was a wonderful property. I was all by myself. I enjoyed it immensely. And I had partners going to a different property, but since they're like compounds, it's hard to go from one to the other. So I enjoyed staying there by myself in Cancun, all by myself. Great property, great food. It had a spa. And if you go to my blog, you'll see that as well. So this is the same property, great place, great view. It was just a chill heaven. Little fishing village was like right down the street from where I was. And so I've been on a lot of Zooms. I've been over 100 Zooms, done over 100 Zooms as is probably like a guest. At least 50 I've been a guest. And I just love spreading the word. That's what this is all about. You get to tell other people about what's going on in the travel club and how much they can save. And when they want to sign up and save, they can. And you'll meet great people like the people you see on the screen. This is me in Cancun another time. Had fun immensely. This is me on a different trip in Cancun on my balcony. Had fun immensely. This is me in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, like I said, you tell other people about it, and I've done some presentations, and you just tell people about what's going on. If you don't feel like you can get in front of people, then you can use one of the recordings. You're on my team. I don't mind you using my recording, but the company has a lot of videos and everything for you to do if you want to do a presentation for somebody, whether it's face-to-face or through email or whatever. It's all a possibility to get the word out. And like I'm doing a testimonial right now, you could get somebody else and just share this with them so they'll see what's going on in the company because I'm doing the basics, but it's better to do the real presentation. But you get in touch with me, I'll give you whatever information that you need. So this is me in Cancun. This specific trip in Cancun, I only paid $98, which was resort fee and tax, and it was a $3,000 stay. Should have been. Had so much fun, and it was my first time in Cancun. I've done a lot of different local mixers. I need to do some more. Got to find time to do them. But just getting the word out. You never know when somebody's going to sign up and be interested. That's why I have so much social media out there. The majority of the people that signed up, they saw me on social media. Never spoke to them. They never spoke to me. I've had people that were in more than a year that never spoke to me, but they paid their fees and everything. And I wish I knew what they traveled. I don't get that luxury of knowing that much about them, but I'd love to help them travel more. So it's up to you. More events. I've been in more events, and I'm blessed to say I've met the owner, the CEO of the company, the top money earner in the company, top money earners in the company. They're my ambassadors, upline ambassadors, and so I've known them for 8 years, and I just meet a lot of interesting people. Shout out to Demon High, and I could go on all the people I've met. I just met a lot of great people in this company. Blessed to have done videos, Zoom presentations with the CEO of the company, the top money earner of the company, and the second top money earner of the company. You don't get that doing other direct marketing programs, MLM programs, or anything like that. You're lucky you see the people from a distance. I don't want to say, I hate to say, I did a product that was health and wellness for like 9 years before. My sponsor, actually, I met only once out of 9 years. Well, my sponsor's sponsor only met once out of 9 years, and he was a millionaire and invited me to his compound in Oregon, and never went because I never had the time or the money to go there. Blessed to say last year I took some great trips, and I want to take more. This year I've been busier, so I hate that I'm not doing this full time, but eventually I will be traveling. I retire, I get my lump sum from a retirement program in 2 years, and I plan on traveling more before that time, if not by that time. But got to go to Miami, stay in a great property for $9.99. Saw some great people. I didn't do a fourth of what I could have done there, and that would have changed the trip. But it was okay with me because I'm gonna go back and do everything that I didn't do that time. So I saved over $1,942 on that trip. Hello everybody, this is Kyle in Miami. Enjoying the coastline. See you on the beaches of the world. And I also went to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. It was an all-inclusive world tour trip. Todd Strand, who's my upline ambassador, he gave a training there as well. And for 5 days, I paid $299. It was an all-inclusive, great property. Met a lot of wonderful people. People from Quebec, Canada. Where else? Ukraine and Russia. Were there, and people from Chicago and Detroit and San Francisco Bay Area. A lot of different people I met, and I saved over $1,200 on this specific stay. Just had a lot of fun. You have no idea. It was just a great trip. Met some very interesting people, and I'm keeping in touch with a lot of them as well. Now, later on at the end of the year, I took some more trips as well. But this one I did, it was a staycation in Las Vegas, Nevada. And actually, I showed you a view of the suite, the view from the suite earlier in this testimonial. But this specific time I went, it was a 5 day stay. I only paid $19, which means I saved over $731 on this specific stay. So I only paid the $19 plus the resort fee and tax. So it ended up being $278 total. Great place to stay. I could tell you so much about it. You can go to my blog and see it. Get in touch with me. I can tell you so much more. This is what the suite looked like, and this is the view from the suite. Love that property. That's a wonderful view, don't you think? Great view, great suite. That bed felt great as well. Oh, it was so comfortable. Now, social sharing is all that we do. Social sharing, you're doing it already. You tell people what you like, what you hate, where you went, how much money you saved, how much money you paid for something. You're critiquing places all the time. So why not join a club that you can make money while you're doing the same exact thing anyway? You save money shopping. You can shop and dine locally and save money. So this is me on one of the trips to Cancun, and these are the great people that are part of the company, and the groups that are going on these specific stays are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So we want you to be a part of them. And once again, you just meet great people and you're creating memories. So I'm talking to people that you see on the screen. Some of them I'm talking to on Zoom. Some of them I'm just keeping in touch with on Facebook. But we're all saying, okay, when am I going to see you again? When we're going to go here? When you going there? And it's like it's an adult camp or something. You get to pick and choose what you want to do exactly. You don't have any body telling you what you need to do. You're all adults and you plan what you want. So I also, my first cruise, my first vacation, my first trip with the company was Long Beach, California to the terminal where Carnival Cruise Line is. And at the time I took a training to be a travel agent. And so I got special rate, and it was to Ensenada, Mexico. And so for me, this was a beginner's cruise. For me, I've learned so much more and saw that this is the basics. But the basics was fine with me. It was so many great things about it. I probably enjoy more of an adult cruise type venture, and I'll probably do that in the future. But this was great. Food, all you can eat basically. I didn't do the special dinners with the captain, but everything else, it was so much. You couldn't do a fourth of what was on that ship to offer. Met the second cruise that I took as well. met the captain, everything. It's just a great time. Uh, the whole trip was a great time, and I saved a lot of money. So this second time, I saved over $513 that time. It was a 4 day stay. Even went to Catalina Island, Cancun, Mexico. Like I said, that's one of my favorite places. Uh, Three-way, four-way tie. Three of those tied is Cancun trips, and two of them are what's called incentive trips, which means I only paid resort fee and tax. So I on that specific stay, it was 6 days technically. The sixth day is the day that I'm leaving, so it's sort of like a half day. But I saved $2,900 on that specific stay, and was as being an ex-travel agent at the time. I was a travel agent. I ended up at, they invited me to this presentation, so I went to this presentation and saw what they do, and they charge 40,000 a package to own a timeshare. You have all these little great little choices, but you're still paying for 40,000 totally in a contract that never ends, and you're paying for maintenance fees and all that stuff. So I got to do this trip and save all of that money, and it technically only cost me like $100, but I enjoyed what everybody else was paying over 40,000 for. Also, I got to celebrate birthday weeks. I'm trying to do that every year now. At least go someplace on my birthday, and then go someplace, maybe like a bigger trip sometime through September. So I got to do this one, and the first place I stayed, it was probably a 3-star stay, maybe 2 star to 3 star. It was a more motor lodge type place, but the whole goal was to go to San Diego, get a interesting place, and it was very interesting. And then the second part of the trip was to go to a world tour, and that place just knocked your socks off. It was so great, and it was in the Bay of San Diego. And since I'm saying the prices, I can't say the name of them, but yeah, just had fun, and it was 8 days total. So I had a great birthday week, and that was, God, 3 years ago. Seems like an eternity. I think it was 3 years ago now, 3 to 4 years ago. Um, Actually, yeah, it was three plus years ago, because I'm about to turn 60, and that was my going on my 56th birthday. So saved over $972 on this day. And wow, 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 wow. Later, a couple of months later, I went to Cancun again. It was all inclusive. Met more Travorium family, and I made a video with the CEO's wife, the owner of the company, and on the beach of Cancun. I'm over there just making some videos, and she came over. We talked for like about 30 minutes. She gave me a gift, and we made a video. So talking about feeling like you just died and went to heaven, just nice things happened to me that I just never imagined with this company, and saved over $1,000 on this trip. Now it was an all-inclusive again, once again. So Puerto Morales, Cancun. This was my third time to Cancun. It was an incentive trip, and I think I talked about it a little while ago. Great place, and I saved over $4,000. Can't beat that. Look at this view. This was the infinity pool at the top of the hotel. The top of the hotel. I believe it was 7 stories, 6 stories, 7 stories high, and had an infinity pool on the top of it. And it's just me and the pool guy. So think about it. What type of stay have you ever had where you're going someplace and it felt like you're the only person there when there was at least 100 people in the place, including me? But I go up to the top, the pool guy's there, and I'm taking pictures, and he didn't mind me being around. Later on in the day, I enjoyed that infinity pool, but I enjoyed the view all day. Hello everyone, this is Kyle in Cancun at the Fives Oceanfront. Now, the people that are staying here, they're paying $3,000, $4,000 to stay here for the week. And I'm paying $385 to get the same exact thing. Now, how long is it going to take for you to say, maybe that travel club did make sense? This is my 29th vacation with the company, and I don't know what I'm going to do for the 30th, but no matter what, I'm saving so much money. So, with all that in mind, go to collegevacations.com and you can save as well. Take care, have fun, no stress. See you on the beaches of the world. Had so much fun. Once again, I think you should see the view I was telling you about, that infinity pool. So it's the 6th floor. I got to do this for 6 days. And you don't think we have value in this company? Do you see anybody around? Just the pool guy. And I believe this was in October. Perfect weather. You get deals like this all the time. 5-star resort. 5-star resort. So all you have to do is just figure out what you're going to do. You're watching a video. I have more presentations if you want. This is just the testimonial. So you register. It's encrypted. You pick your incentive trip if you're titanium or platinum. You have over 200 choices in that. The travel points as part of the company gives you 1 to 2 more vacations per year, so you'll always have some place to go. And don't forget what you're doing at home. You could save money on your shopping and your dining because we have deals in that as well. And you meet a lot of phenomenal people that you probably never would have met if you weren't part of this company. Like these 2 great people here, these 2 couples here. This is the top money earners in the company and the second top money earners in the company. And they're quite happy, and they're great leadership. And if you're in Las Vegas, Nevada, I'd love to introduce you to them face to face. We do local events. I plan on doing my own local events more often. And the whole goal is we're a big team, we're a big family. So join kylesvacations.com. And I'd love for us to be able to do things all the time around the world anytime you want. So this is Todd and Gina Strand at the top money earners in the company, and let Todd explain everything, the testimonial for him.
Hey, Kyle, and hey, Mahmuda. I appreciate the invitation to speak with you guys and your audience here today. By the way, I want to commend both of you because you guys are some of our oldest partners in the company. You both have been on countless trips. For my wife and I, this whole thing began because our daughter played softball. In fact, she played travel ball, then she played college softball. In fact, she set the home run record at her college with that ball right there. But we were living in hotels, living in rental cars, looking for a way to save money. We found the program. Next thing you know, we're booking hotels at 70% off, 50% off, 40% off, booking for rental cars for a fraction of the normal price. Well, come to find out, we weren't the only parents on the team who wanted to save money. And so other parents signed up. We started telling anybody and everybody. Well, what's amazing is in our program, when you tell 3 other people about the membership, well, your membership is free. And not only do you get the membership for free, but the membership comes with points every single month. And those points are good for actual vacations. My wife and I went to Cabo San Lucas. We stayed at a place called Garza Blanca, a 5-star resort, oceanfront room. We were there 7 nights, 8 days. The normal price for the room, $600 to $1,000 per night. We were there for nothing. We just traded in the points that we earned for free every single month, and you get 3 trips like that per year. Well, we continued to tell people, and other people told people, and it just spread all over the world. Next thing you knew, we had a 7-figure income from the company. We had our story featured in this book right here. Absolutely incredible. My wife was a manager of a Kohl's department store and had done that for 20 years. And this past spring, she told her boss, hey, the travel people now pay me 10 times what you pay me. So I'm going to retire, resign, I quit. And now all we do is travel, vacation, have fun. Seems like the more fun we have, the more money we make. And that seems totally backwards, but we'll take it. So I appreciate being here today. I appreciate the opportunity. Everybody, Kyle, Mahmuda, they are 2 incredible people in our company. If you're working with them, you can work with me and my wife. We're here to help you. God bless. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Mahmuda.
So this is Colin in Las Vegas, Nevada. Thank you very much for listening. This was my testimonial. I have a presentation as well. Please come to the website. All the information is there waiting for you. Free Travel Club, Premium Travel Club. I'd love for you to be a part of my team. I'm ready to answer the phone at the same time. But I have a job. So if I don't answer the phone, please leave a message. Please leave a text or use the email and leave an email, and I'll get back in touch with you that way. Got a QR code to get in touch with me. Our motto is travel more, travel better, travel for less. My personal motto is save money, make money, travel for free, and repeat, you cannot lose with this company. So join now so we can travel the world.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you very much for listening.